What's up, y'all? What's good, everybody? Just here, starting up the vlogs again. I know it's been a while since I did the vlogs, but today's a good day, you know what I'm saying? December 21st. New beginnings, just seeing where our mind could take us with what we could do, what we could say. I know there's many different avenues that we could go with what we're trying to do, but most importantly, it's the music for me and the Bible. It's what I'm most passionate about, and yeah, those are some of the things that I'm thinking about. I know that I'm just trying to think of ideas of what I can do, what I can say, just keep this interesting, or just get my thoughts out there, speak to the world, speak to myself, and just say what I think, you know what I'm saying, is just a good idea, a good topic. So yeah, for the most part, I've been making new beats. I've been making beats with drums. I know I watch sports sometimes. I play the sports games. And then I'm just trying to get everything situated with the membership so I can start going to the gym, and possibly in time I can gain the trust to have the freedom back with having the transportation and having a car again, to be able to go places and not be just stuck at home and having nothing to do. Like, I can go whenever I have money. I can go grocery shopping. I can go to the store. I can go shopping. I can go just get a shirt, get some pants. Those are things that I used to love to do. Just go shopping, go out, go get food, and enjoy my day, enjoy my freedom. But now I don't really have any of that. I just have to wait at home all day, pretty much just waiting until my next meal, occupying my day with mostly music. And I make beats now. Started making the melodies again, because I used to always make the melodies, but I stopped making the drum patterns. So here we are again, and I started making the drum patterns with the melodies, so it's like a complete beat now with drums, and it sounds pretty good. But I mean, besides that, I want to get the transportation again and start going to church, start going to the gym, start fellowshipping, start hanging out with friends again, having more opportunities to just like even pick up friends, or like, let's go get something to eat, let's go to the mall, let's go shopping, let's just hang out, and let's go to the park. But I don't have any of those options anymore, and those used to be some of the big things that I used to do. So I'm just waiting till I can have a car again. And then once I have a car, I can be able to do those things again. And yeah, because I know I have a job. I get the money from the government, and I don't really see that money like it's being managed. And so yeah, I just pretty much wait till my next meal. That's kind of what my next hope is, or my next joy. It's like I look forward to my next meal. It's an exciting event for me during my day. Dinner, usually around 5, that's when the anticipation for my dinner happens, and it's a good moment because it's always, I mean, there's prime time on TV, so there's always a game. And then sometimes, let's say we get pizza, so I'll warm up a pizza, and then let's say we have ranch, I'll get pizza and ranch going. But other days, you know what I'm saying, we'll have food brought to the house, and that's pretty much when we'll have the Chick-fil-A, we'll have the Wendy's, we'll have different things, Burger King, Culver's, and sometimes it changes to Panda Express, to Chipotle. And those are the days that I have happiness because of that, and I'm thankful for that. But I want to change that so that, well, I mean, anything could change. Many things could change. Like, even just like if I had transportation, I could go get food. I could just have it more often. Like, all right, let's say I want a burger, like burger and some fries, real quick. I could go in the whip, go in the car, and just go get some food. Or I could go to the grocery store, get some food to make a sandwich, or get some snacks, get some chips. So these are some of the things that I'm waiting for to be able to do again. But besides that, I I want to change some of the things so I don't have to rely on just the hope or the happiness of my next meal as the only happiness factor for me. I can have more friends with me. Even at home, I could start socializing again and having friends over, going to friends' house, going to the park, going to get food, going shopping, hanging out, going to church, going to the gym. And these are some of the things that I want to start doing again. And just making plans and going to the movies, hanging out, just doing many activities and doing things, being normal and socializing, and like just enjoying my day, enjoying my days, and ultimately just seeking Christ in the midst of it, because that's the most important thing. And then with the transportation, I'll make sure that I'm going to church, and I feel like I'm growing into a person that's being more disciplined. So now my mind's in a good place of like, I started to be more talkative, and I was socializing more because of the medication I started taking. So I'm still thinking that, and I'm still reminding myself of that. Like the change was real. The change was, and it was a lot too. We noticed, and I could kind of sense it and tell that like a lot of things changed, and I had a lot more freedom, and just many things changed for the better, if that makes sense. Some of the things. And I was able to socialize, talk again, and be able to do normal things, and it was just a blessing. So, but I haven't been able to put any of that into practice, so I'm at times forgetting that was even the case, that I was even changed from who I used to be into being more talkative and social, because I'm not exercising any of those attributes, and I'm not remembering. So if I'm able to get in those situations and get in those moments that I could just remind myself, and I'd be able to be thankful and be able to just have some happiness from that. Like, all right, that's cool. That's still something to be thankful for, and something to just keep pushing forward about. Like, to think positive. Like, we're making progression. Good things are happening. Like, I'm socializing. I'm talking to people. We're getting things done. Like, I've made a lot of music over the months, these couple weeks, these few weeks, these months and stuff. And it's been sounding good. Like, a lot of the songs I've been actually writing. Like, there was a moment in time I was actually only doing freestyles, and I thought it was amazing. Like, 'cause it was still getting the job done, and I was still doing really good. Like, 'cause I was doing it piece by piece, part by part, and like thinking in advance before I would say it, and then say it and record it, and then wait, and then think of a part, and then say that, and then, but it still wasn't the same as writing and getting in depth with my writing, and kind of creating a sense of a pattern or a journey through the words, and like the rehearsal of the words, if that makes sense. Like, because when I write, I say it many times in a row until it's complete, or until the end of it. And once I keep repeating it, I keep adding more to it, and then I start from the top, and then I go from the top into the bottom, and then I add another line, and I go from the top again, and so it gets more. It gets longer, and it gets bigger, and there's more words. But then I go to the top again, and I say all of it again, so it's like, it's a moment. It's me rehearsing it and saying it over and over, and then going to the top, and then saying it till the bottom, and then when it gets to be more and more, I even add more lines, and then it gets to be more and more. So, and then I record it, and then I start a new line, a new verse, or a new chorus or hook, or whatever it's called. But so that's what I'm thinking about right now, how I've been starting to write, and I've been making many songs. So that's always a good thing to just keep my mind on, that through whatever we're going through, we still have this, and we're still progressing with this, and we're doing good. I have to remind myself of that. We're making some real good music over these months, these weeks, and that's the progression. I mean, I know we even progressed with some subscribers. We were at, from what I remember, we were at, I believe, 147, and we got to 183 And then now we kind of stopped. Like, imagine if we kept it going with that type of increase each day. Like, for some reason it stopped, but there was a moment during Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving Day, I got 7 in a day, and that is like never heard of, never been done. And then I kept going each day after that, and that entire week, and I got to like almost 40. Like, if you think about it, 47 to 80, 87 would be 40, so minus 4, that's like 36, 35. So yeah, that's a lot of progression with the music there, and with the subscribers, because I was always trying to get noticed on YouTube, because if I get to 1,000 subscribers I can get paid, or that's just the rule. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and once you get more subscribers you're gonna get the views, because you obviously need, like, I think 4,000 views, hours of views or something. But once you get 1,000, that's gonna come easier or come more natural. So yeah, those are some good things. I downloaded some apps. I was meeting more people, being able to text more people, but some of the relationships are not really doing much for me. Like, there's some that still outweigh the others as my top friends that I even like, and some I just met, but they're still like, they got to the top position, top spot of who I talk to, like, in terms of, like, we do video call, we do voice call, or we don't even do voice call, we just do video call, and we text. And for me, that's the highest. Like, when somebody's not in your state, and when you're unable to meet in person, the highest thing you can do is video call, I feel. I mean, because you can do voice call, and voice calls are good too. I had a couple more friends that we did voice call, and you could really get in depth with each other's minds and grow like that too when it's voice call. And sometimes even better than video, because you can focus on the voice and you're not so concerned with the looking at each other. You just focus on the voice, your thoughts flow. But I mean, you could still focus with video. It's just, I notice sometimes it varies, I guess. It changes, but as long as you got that connection with somebody, you can do it with both. But so yeah, I made a couple new friends, got in touch with some friends that I hadn't spoke to in a while, and it felt good to like rekindle that friendship. And so that's some of the stuff I wanted to talk about. Mostly I either play video games, I watch movies, I watch TV shows, and then I hope to have food during the day, if there's food here, if there's snacks, cookies, chips, food, snacks. If there's not, then I have to wait until food's brought to the house. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, I just wait until the next activity, till there's some motivation. Because sometimes, I mean, mostly what I could say recently is that I've been in a zone with the music, and I was each day just recording song after song after song, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm pretty much at the end of that. Like, I'm still in it, but it might have been just yesterday or the day before that it kind of ended. So it hasn't really ended, but it's because today I hadn't really made a song yet today. But I know yesterday, the day before that, I dropped a couple tracks, and I guess it just varies. I know maybe there'll be a day go by that I don't make a song, but it's because before that I was making a song every day, or a couple songs every day. So, and I was going in like that for a couple weeks, and I made many songs since then. So like for a couple weeks there, I was making like either a song a day or a couple songs a day, or maybe even 3. And then I would just upload them to YouTube, and now I have all these playlists. Like, if you look at these playlists, there's like some of the playlists have 16, some have, I don't know, 14, 12, 11, and there's 3 of them or 4 of them, and they're new. and some of them are from songs off YouTube, beats off YouTube's instrumentals from YouTube, and some are some that I made on my own. And what happened was I was reading a book, and it reminded me of one of my playlists, my piano playlists that I had made. It was a bunch of piano instrumentals that I started on, just loops. Some of them were loops, and some of them I actually added it to the end to make a complete song. But what I ended up doing was I didn't make any drums for those. So what I did was I just found the ones that I liked, and it was a bunch of, it was like 24 of them in total. And I found like a good 16 or let's say 15 of those that went in. And so yeah, something like that though. It was definitely a higher number, because I found a good amount of those, and I just recorded to each of them. I exported it and I made it into a song. But those beats I made in like January or like July or April or May or something like that, and then I just found them again like last month or this month. Then I started making songs to them, so it became an entire mixtape, an entire album of songs because of those songs that I made all those months ago. And then I found the ones that I liked that I made from all those months ago, and I brought them into this month, and I recorded songs to them and wrote to those. So, and they didn't have any drums, but they were still, I was able to make good songs out of them, and they're more slower, and they're R&B songs, and they came out pretty good, really good, how I liked. I was able to get really good vibes and melodies from them, and got some really good passion going with those. So yeah, that was my vibe for a while. And then the vibe also was, or after that, or even before that, was the YouTube instrumentals that I would find from just random producers on YouTube. I would find just random songs, random channels, and I would find certain genres that I like. So I would try the more like R&B type genres, and I would pretty much look for things like that. If anything, just more pop type, not really as much hip hop, but more pop type and R&B type. There were a couple that were how do you call it, Spanish songs. So I found a couple reggaeton songs too, and I made the most of those too. So, but yeah, there's just a bunch of like, I mean, there were some hip hop songs, but they were still more like spacey and had some melodic sounds to them, where they weren't too hardcore, or they weren't hardcore at all. They were more just spacey and like video game like, or just more like popish, if anything. More like love songs, or like spacey, if that makes sense, like outer space, like just cool, like I'm not sure how to describe it, but that should describe it, more video game like, or just with passion and love in it and good melodies. So yeah, I made a bunch from those instrumentals, and I even have some uploaded here. But yeah, so that's some of what I wanted to share with you about my day and my days. I know I play certain video games. There's games that I like. I play 2K, I play Rocket League, I play, let's see, I played Marvel the other day, but that doesn't really, like, I don't play those types of games as much. But my main two games have been, like, I even played FIFA the other day, but my main two games have been Rocket League and, yeah, so that one and 2K23. But even, yeah, beyond that, I play Rocket League less. So 2K is my favorite. 2K23, I play that all the time, and I just compete with people online. And then I know I was trying the Jordan challenges yesterday, or the day before that, where I had to be Michael Jordan and complete, like, I would have to win like 60. I had to score 63 points. I ended up scoring 72, or I had to beat a certain team by 15 points. I completed it, but it took a while. Or a certain college game where he played in the championship, I had to beat Michael Jordan and score like, I think 12 points or 16 points. But I actually grabbed 9 rebounds, and the 9 rebounds was the more hard part because you have to like be in the perfect position and try to actually get these certain amount of rebounds within the time limit of 4 quarters. So right now, my next thing that I'm trying for is the 1988 All-Star game with Michael Jordan, and I have to score 40 points, get 8 rebounds, 5 assists, or 3 assists or something like that. But I know the main focal point for that is the 8 assists, because I could go crazy with Michael Jordan, score 40 points and just be on a roll with him the entire game and score 40. But the hardest part of that is getting the rebounds. So I have to get 8 rebounds that game. But it's because last game I played it and I only got 5 assists and 5 rebounds. But I scored 49 points. So I think I'm not sure if it's still unlocked the next level. So I'm still trying to see, like, okay, do I still have to play this? I think I may have already actually completed that. I think the next game is to verse Atlanta Hawks Dominique Wilkins, and I have to score 40 points again and get like a certain amount of rebounds and assists, and then so yeah, I ended up getting to the next level with the 49 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, but I still needed the 8 rebounds. Like, I could still play that again and unlock the, like, you can get 3 stars in it. I only unlocked the 2 stars for accomplishing the 2 levels of what they were asking us to do there. But so yeah, the next level is versus Dominique Wilkins, just a regular season game, but they went head to head in 1989, I think. So that's the next thing I'm planning to do. I'm not sure if that'll be today or what I'll do even right now. My next thing that I'll do, because I know that I have some instrumentals here that are loaded that I could open up and I could start working on and just continue to progress with my music, and just, it's what I do every day. I'm making a song, I'm writing to songs, and so yeah. And then I guess I'll just upload this video as a vlog, me talking, saying what's on my mind and seeing where my mind's at. Like, cause there's some days, and I noticed this, I wasn't talking at all, like cause it varies. Like, let's say it changes when you have some people to talk to and you're on the phone with people. You hear yourself talking, you get in depth, you hear your thoughts, you kind of get your thoughts out and talk and say what's on your mind. But when there's nobody to talk to, you're not talking on the phone with anybody, you're just in your thoughts all day. But like, that's why I think this is a good opportunity to just talk, get your thoughts out, get ideas out there, and say what you want to do, say what you've been doing, and talk about progression and growing and thinking about what you could do next, or just things like that. So for now, that's the video. I spoke for a while, not sure how long this video is, but that was me just talking music, games. I know next time we could even get into the Bible, get in depth with the verses and things like that. See you until next time. This is the end. We're gonna get going now. See, I'm gonna just be making music, putting movies and shows, and then yeah, just playing music too. I always have the Pandora open, playing music and songs, or even on SoundCloud or YouTube or Spotify. So those are just some ideas that we could just continue. But I mean, besides that, I'm gonna get some food going, gonna get some movies going, or get it going with some music, or I'll start up some shows or video games. But until next time, just stay blessed, and yeah, have a good day. So yeah, I'm not sure how to end this. I'm thinking of like a quote or like a go-to ending, like, because last time it was stay blessed, but this time I already used that. So I'm thinking like, try to say a verse or like say a prayer or just be like, all right, y'all, stay blessed. Or be like, all right, then stay blessed, y'all. Or I could just be like, that was it. Reporting live from the 414. Be blessed. Now, but yeah, I gotta go, so I'm gonna end this. It was good talking to y'all. Have a good day.